Hi everybody, welcome to my little corner where there is no wrong way to play with paper. I hope you're having a good day. Happy Sunday to you. So I am going to be starting a new series that I am going to do twice a month throughout the remainder of the year. Come January, I'll reevaluate it and see if everyone is enjoying it. So definitely let me know if it's something that you enjoy. And I am calling it Forever Faith. We have had the first swap because I will have coordinating swaps going with this every other month. I'm going to do the journaling videos every other week. We just have to try to fit it into other swaps that we already have established. So I hope that you will join me over on the Facebook group and do the swaps. They will be faith oriented. There is no wrong way to worship, and there is we are all entitled to our own ways. I do not want this to become political. It is why I have hesitated. I just want to share joy and love and something that is important to me because you guys are like family to me. You really are. I appreciate you being here. And this is a very important part of my life. So I think I make that pretty clear. I end every video the same with, I hope you have a blessed day. And I truly mean that. So part of the way that I keep that attitude, and I do that for myself, I don't just say that for you. It's a reminder to spread joy and bless others and be grateful. Like for me, that's what it is. So I do use this Daily Strength for Women devotional. Every year I pick kind of a different one. But I go May to May because I started it at a weird time of year. I could start over, but I like to finish a whole book. And I do use my Bible. You will not see the Bible in these videos because, again, I don't feel like it is my place. And I do know that God holds those that preach to another standard. That's not what these videos are going to be. This series is going to be about journaling. It's just going to happen to be about Bible verses. So sometimes I think we can take our hobby, because for me, I have to make sure that my focus is where it belongs. That's on my faith. That's just the truth. And I do the swaps and I do what I do here because I feel like there's enough bad in the world, and I love to encourage others to find happiness through paper. But with that said, I have to make sure that making YouTube videos and doing all of the things that makes that possible through Ginger's Corner does not become my main focus, and my main focus is here. Because it's easy to do. I mean, it sounds kind of silly, but it is. And not just with paper, not just with scrapbooking, everyday life. So I want to keep this in my focus. I do not journal in my journal every single day, but I do read my devotional every single day. It's how I start my day. And then with Miss Janet Madison's video, and then I try to catch up with all my other scrappy pals, Jeanette and Scylla and Dawn, and I could just keep going, Joanne, and I could keep going and going and going. Michelle, I'm so far behind on Michelle McCann's videos. All are wonderful creators. But I have got to find a way to keep this as my focus. So what better way to do that than include it in part of my journey that is taking a lot of my attention, right? I have 5 kids. A lot of them are grown. I do still have 2 at home, but they're teenagers. My husband works full time. My kids are moving on. They don't need me as much. And so this has become a community to me that's given me purpose and filled my days and kept me from going stir crazy, to be quite honest. But I need my focus to stay where it belongs. So Captain Peggy has agreed to help me with the faith swaps every other month. And she has agreed to, well, not even really agreed. She just has encouraged me through this whole journey because I reached out to her to help me organize it. Because you guys, I've said 100 times and then some, and I'll keep saying it. Without my captains, I could not do everything that happens. So join us over on Ginger's Corner. We have a lot of things going on. I don't want to forget to mention, we have the Mother's Day Mania going on. It's where you get a list of recipe things. You know, mamas cook and do their thing. And you pick 5 things, you make a layout. And I am giving away a huge prize, but it's only on the Facebook gift, the Facebook group. Gosh, I can't even think. So make sure you're going over there and you join that. You have until the 14th to enter that to win. With that said, let's just have some fun. So I'm not going to necessarily show you this every day. I am going to focus on scrapbooking, aka journaling. It's just a mini scrapbook for me page. So I'll show you a few. Now I just buy a notebook. Okay, you guys saw me do the notebook things. It's where I get the idea because it's what I do for myself, right? I'll flip through a couple pages that I have done. I don't make these super thick. I've had a tendency, and the first few pages I do it on both sides, but then I start on just one side. You'll see, I just started a new one, which is kind of why I waited to start the video so I could start with a brand new one. I usually will write the Bible verse down, and I'll write what I think about it or what the devotional has prompted me, my thoughts, right? So that's usually what I do. But once I get into the couple of pages, then I usually only journal. I start off by just journaling, and I don't know if this is the right way. This is just how I do it. And then I pick a paper. I have picked out this. Let me kind of show you. This is the first video, so I'm just going to kind of show you. I am using this Enchanted. Where's the first page? I don't know. I might have even cut it up. It's just, let's see here. Enchanted Memory Place. And it's just really pretty paper, to be quite honest. And I'll use it for 2 or 3 journal spots, and then I won't use it anymore. It's got some pretty tags. Reminds me a lot of nature, and nature does that for me. Yes, I live in West Texas, but y'all know, lived in Montana for 20 plus years, most of my adult life. And nature is beautiful. God gives us so many beautiful things, right? So many beautiful things. So these are kind of the papers you'll see in the next couple journal or Forever Faith videos. Again, I'm going to focus on making a mini scrapbook page. I'm not here to preach at you. I'm really truly not. You will from time to time see some of the gifts that people send me, and I have even been known to journal about that and how they bless my heart. Some of the cards you guys send me end up in my journal. There it is, Enchanted Memory Place. I had to think. So I definitely do reuse them. I tell you guys I do, and you're probably gonna see them. Lots will happen. We'll just see where this goes. Again, tell me in the comments if you like this, if it's something you want to see, if you want me to elaborate more. Again, I'm not trying to be political. It's not going to happen. I'm not going to debate with anyone. That's not what I feel my purpose is through this. I feel my purpose is just to help you, if it's something that's important to you, to share it. Because again, I see you guys as my virtual family. Like, you guys are my friends, and I love talking with like-minded people. If it's not your thing, that's okay. You don't have to watch it. You can skip it, and I will not be offended at all. I really, truly won't. I want this to be a happy place, so that's what we're gonna do, is happy things. All right, so I've already cut this down. Now, sometimes you'll notice in the other ones, I'll write the verse, and then I do it different every time. Again, I don't know if this is right, just this is how I do it. I've cut this down, and I started to write the Bible verse here, but then I was like, oh no, I want it over here. So, and this happens trial and error. That's how I do it, okay? So I'm going to do that over here. And I think I've pulled out some goodies. I think what I want to do is either cut this down and put it on here and have this as an anchor maybe, or something. I don't know. We'll see. And we're going to go from there. I really don't know where else I'm going to go. So I'm going to do what I know I want to do the same thing that I do in my scrapbook layouts. 1, trial and error. 2, do what I know I like, right? So I know that I like this. We'll start there. I want to ink this. So that's what I'm going to do. Part of the other reason I wanted to do this, I'm just going to gab while I get my stuff out, is I wanted to kind of beef up the way I journal these. I usually feel really rushed when I'm doing these. That's not what this time is supposed to be. This time for me is a time to recharge. Like, honestly, you guys know I'm pretty busy. Like, I really am. I do my best to keep my word, and I do my best to keep up with everyone. And sometimes it's overwhelming. This is how I recharge. I have a lot of people message me, I don't know how you do it. He helps me do it. He does. And honestly, there are days I struggle. If you and I have a few gal pals that I talk to, one in particularly, she knows how much I struggle sometimes. There's been times I've wanted to just stop, but I truly believe that I've been called to be a venue, to spread joy and happiness. It doesn't matter if I agree, or it doesn't matter if we worship the same way, or if you worship at all. I truly do believe sharing God's joy and God's love is one thing at a time. And for me, it's paper. It's one piece of paper at a time. I mean, we all have different gifts. I don't know. I didn't think that was my gift, but you know, he'll tell me, right? Okay, so look how different that looks. Isn't that pretty? I like that. Let me grab, you know me, things will start flying. So let me grab my paper cutter. I do know I want to use this, so I will ink this, and we're gonna cut this down. Now I just kind of put my finger where I want it to be. Nothing technical here. How many people do this on their desk? Yeah, I'm not a professional. I've said that so many times. If you don't know that by now, sorry. I'm just not. Oh, goodness. Okay, come on, stay there. My Frisker's cutter, does anybody else do this? Look, it won't stay shut anymore. But if I go like that, I don't know. I might have to contact them, because you know Friskers will replace everything for free. It's a lifetime warranty. I don't know. See, it's like a movie reel. It's always clapping at me. All right, I'm gonna corner round it. Miss Shannon is sending me some tickets, she said, and I can't wait, because I'm going to put some of them in my Bible journal. I already have it in my head what I want to do, and I'm super excited about that. Super excited. So, in the comments, 1, thanks for being here, if you're still here. 2, I love it when you comment. It helps me get to know you. It helps us become better friends. So tell me if you journal. Do you Bible journal? Do you just regular journal? Are you only a scrapper? I mean, what do you like to do? What makes you happy? I would love to know those things. And if you do Bible journal, do you buy one of the Bibles that's actually a Bible journal? I've had those in the past. I enjoy this more. I feel like I have a little more freedom. Now I do try, like I said, the reason I will start only doing the side, I think I got squirreled when I stopped doing it, right? Is because I can't write on this side, right? Because when you flip this over, it's going to be too bulky and it's going to be bumpy, and I don't like that. And I don't put a ton of bulk in here. Like, I'm very picky about that, to be honest. Oh no, where did I do with my thing? So yeah, I don't do that either. Okay, I think what I might do is, do I want to, maybe I'll even put it up here. Oh, yeah, that's happening. I better corner around it though. I'm liking the idea of corner rounding it. Anyway, so I would like to know what you do. I would. Did you guys have a nice weekend? Now these videos are gonna post Sunday evenings. That way it's not interrupting anyone's worship time. I know a lot of people do Sunday mornings. Some people do Saturdays. No, you know what? We should worship every day. It doesn't really matter, right? I mean, definitely gather together. We are called to do that because it makes us stronger, right? It makes us stronger in our faith. All right. So I am going to go like so, like that. And yes, I do it the exact same way as you see me doing it. I usually temporary adhese it, and then I go back and glue it. 100%. Okay, like that. I will tell you though, temporary adhesive on here, it'll rip this paper up. This is just notebook paper. That's all it is. So make sure you're pretty sure that's where you want it. I'm pretty sure. And I'm not. Well, too late. It's easy because I just use the lines to guide me. We're gonna go just like this. Now what I'm gonna do, because like I said, I decided not to put it over here. I'm gonna put it over here. I want to take this really pretty tag that somebody made for me. Can't remember who, but it was definitely one that was made a while ago. And I'm gonna ink the edges of this. Oh, there goes the thing. We'll have to glue that back on there. The butterfly's like, no, I don't wanna be there. So in this devotional, it talked about how we should appreciate all of the protection God gives us. Boy, in today's world, it's a lot, isn't it? I feel like it's a lot, definitely. It's a different time. So sometimes, you know, we can be having a great hair day and we can look wonderful and do all the things we want to do and feel like, oh, I look good today. I'm having a good day. I got things together. We still need to take a step back and understand that everything that we are enjoying in that moment is because God is protecting us from things that would make us feel bad, right? I mean, that's what I got out of all of it. As long as we are taking refuge with Him and that's where our heart stays, we will definitely find joy in that. And I can see that I spelled take wrong. So we'll just make a little E right there. This is for me anyway. Again, I am not all fancy with this. I just have fun with it. This is mine. I hope and pray one day that my children will look at them and enjoy them, but I do this for me. Okay, so I'm liking these, and I think Peggy sent me these, and I do kind of want to ink them though, so I'm gonna ink them real quick. Real quick. Okay, so now I've got them all inked, and I think I'm going to try to put that one there. Now these are really cool. They're like 3D kind of. Maybe another one down here. I might even do one here. Before I glue that, I want to test it out. We'll see what happens. Maybe not. Maybe it will end up in a different way. I have some butterflies I'm thinking maybe I might use. And I definitely know I want to use this. Now, if you watched my Temu haul, you know where this came from. And I want to put one here. I kind of already know this, and I'm going to have to kind of wedge it in between there. Won't be the first time. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go like this, and I'm going to loop this at the top so that it almost comes like a bookmark. Does that make sense? So I'm going to do that. Now, when I do this kind of thing, what I will do is I'll start it over here, right? And then when I am all done with this layout, I'll glue this page to this page, and it'll just become a little thicker, and this will be hidden. So I'm going to go just like so. I will take a line of glue, and now I'm going to have to move it over some more. Definitely. Okay, so I've done this in the past. I will give it enough up here so it becomes like a little loop, okay? And come down here like so. Now, I did get this off Temu, and it's paper. It's not even like I had a ribbon one, but this one is like paper. It was that little tiny spool. Oh, wonder if this is not gonna make it stick. I've done it with other ribbon before. I've never done with this exact one, but I've definitely done it with other ribbon. There we go. I just didn't have enough. Okay, but I keep pulling it up. Like, no, I'm not gonna stick. You can't make me. Okay, I feel like this kind of mimics this here. So we'll go back. I'm gonna talk about how we can always be aware of how He is protecting us. You know, I think what I wrote here is once you understand that your love for God does not promise you no more trials, like it doesn't. Just because you have faith, there's no guarantee that you're going to have a perfect life. None of us are. We're born sinners, you know. That doesn't mean it's okay to do it on purpose. But what it does mean is we can't expect our faith to make nothing bad happen in our life. We're not promised that at all. We are promised He will always be there for us in times of hardship and all of that good stuff. But A lot of people mistake that, right? Like they think, well, I prayed and it didn't happen. Well, nope, it doesn't, because it's not on our time. It's on God's time, right? And sometimes we don't understand the answer. Just like sometimes I understand why I'm doing TikTok. I don't feel like I'm doing it right. Or not TikTok, pardon me, YouTube. I don't feel like I'm doing it right sometimes. But I do feel like I'm supposed to. Like I really do at this point. And that's what matters. If that's what I feel I'm called to do, by golly, that's what I'm going to do. These scissors are amazing, by the way. I'm going to get myself another pair. If you watched my haul video yesterday, you know where they came from. Okay. Isn't that cute? So cute. Then, I don't know if I'm going to use these now. They might not make it. I don't know, but they'll be all inked up for next time, right? Okay, so next what I want to do is I think I'm going to use these little flowers that I got. And I'm going to put some across here. And then maybe I'll do like a little vine down here. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how this works. If these will work, because I might need to use my Mambo glue. Yeah, definitely. Okay. This, is it mono, Tombo, whatever it's called. I don't know. All right, so I'm going to put these little flowers on here and I will be right back. So there's that. I did go ahead and put this down here. I added all of that and I did use my Tombow to glue it all down. Glued the 2 pages together. I'm liking how that all looks. Now I think I want to even, do I want to put a butterfly there? I don't know. I'm going to let that stay there and I'm going to marinate on that one. But I am going to put some up here, maybe even a pinky one. Let's see. I do have this color, but I don't want that color. I'm thinking just like that. So I'm going to do that. I like that. So we'll just go with what we like first. And it's just a fun little page. Now, I don't do them all this detailed. You saw the other ones. Some of them are just simple, some stickers and that whole thing. But every now and then, I think it's going to be fun to do a more like a layout and then share it with you guys. That's my goal anyway. All right, so now I need a little something down here. I have a bunch of stickers. We can see if I have something on here that I could use. Okay. Okay, so I have glued this all down and now we need to do something right here. Now I put a couple little butterflies. You see these here. I'm marinating on this one. I don't know if I want this one there or not. I like it, but I'm not 100% sure. Then I want to do something fun. I was sent this here, but it kind of, I refuse to journal. Like I'm going to do all the journaling I want to do and I will make my embellishments or work around it or I'll use it on a different day. So this one isn't going to work, but I did pull out this sticker and that might work and maybe a few butterflies around it. I mean, that might be, let the paper do the talking, right? We could do like a couple here like that and do like 3 over here and call it good. I'm thinking that looks okay. I like that. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. I will glue that down really quick. All these stickers, these are just stickers I got off of Temu. I don't know if I mentioned that or not. Okay, just like so. And I'm just gonna stick it down. Colors go pretty well. Nothing fancy. I think it'll be fun to do a little over, I don't want to say over embellished because it's not, but to definitely do more than I normally do. If I did every single page like this, my journal would be so thick I wouldn't be able to, oh my gosh, I can't get the glue out. My journal would be so thick that I wouldn't be able to even enjoy it, right? I wouldn't be able to do layouts. So I'm not gonna go crazy, but it'll be fun every other week to do a detailed one and refocus myself and remind myself that this is important too. It is probably most important, right? Okay, so then once I usually get that done, the next thing I will usually do, again, this is just the way I do it. I don't know if there's a right way. there is no wrong way, right? We're still studying and learning. So I have these special highlighters, and I like to kind of highlight the parts that mean a lot to me, or that I just kind of really enjoy. And I don't really have a rhyme or reason. These are Bibling highlighters, so they're not going to go clean through or nothing like that. I just like to highlight some of it. Okay, and then I like to sometimes put love, Mom. Like I said, one day, my hope is that my children will read these and find peace in them, and it'll draw them to where they need to be. So that's the first video. Again, you guys comment, tell me what you think. Do you like this? You want to see more of it? Again, right now my plan is every other week. We're going to do the Forever Faith swap itself every other month to make it fit into others. But if it gets really popular, we can always do it more. We'll figure it out. With that, I hope you have a very blessed day. I say it in every video. I truly mean it. Thank you for filling my heart and blessing me. You truly, truly do. I hope that you understand this is not me preaching at you. I'm just having fun with paper and sharing a part of my life that is super important to me. All right, you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.